the bat, the mega caterpillar, and the giant moth. He walked all day, without stopping, without looking back. Finally, he found cover in a cave, tucked away behind some rocks. Long, jagged icicles hung from the ceiling. Driven by thirst, he snapped one off, licked it, then blew on his frostbitten fingers. A dark mass switched on its biological sonar. It glided down on him. Flap, flap went the wings. It bit him right in the throat. The Neanderthal thrashed his arms wildly, like he was trying to take flight himself. The bat let out a satisfied squeak, zigzagged through the air, and vanished into the black. "Son of a goddamn bitch," the Neanderthal cursed in his ancient tongue. "What a shit show of a life. What kind of god-awful luck do I have, getting my balls busted day and night?" After 2 days of diarrhea, he collapsed. He was tripping balls. He writhed in the snow like an eel. The convulsions made his boils pop, blood everywhere, yellowish, pussy fluid. The reader might be curious about what exactly was wrong with the Neanderthal. I can only say that there was something else inside him now, something the bat had injected, pumping it into his veins and poisoning him. That night he woke up in the darkness of the cave. He listened closely, sure he'd heard the flutter of the bat. He fumbled for his dagger, terrified the bird would get to him before he could grab it. Then he caught a movement in the half-light of the cave. He brandished a glowing coal, holding it up like a torch. The fire lit up a long stubby thing that from every angle looked like a giant caterpillar. "You aren't seeing what you think you're seeing," he thought in his ancient tongue. "This can't be real." But everything around him said otherwise. He swung a wild slash, thinking of nothing but self-defense. The flint blade went through it like butter. Frightening green leaks oozed from the wound, pooling into an oily, stench-filled puddle. The Neanderthal had to swallow hard twice just to keep from gagging. The giant caterpillar twitched, then it contorted. The air quickly became unbreathable. The Neanderthal fought back another heave. He pinched his nose and bolted out of the cave. The second he stepped out, he was jumped by a giant hairy moth. He didn't even have time to scream before the creature ripped thick strips of skin off his cheeks. He tried to break free, but it was no use. He managed to let out a groan before the moth went to town on his junk. Now he was on his knees, head bowed, his fingers clawed at his half-eaten genitals. The pain was so sharp he blacked out. When he came to, his parts were back in place, safe and sound. It went on like this for another 10 days, a blur of confusion and terror. Then the miracle happened. The hallucinations stopped just as mysteriously as they'd started.